Hello, friends and family. How are you today? I'm so glad to see you guys again. Um, Today's topic will be just because you can. Yeah, you don't know what a person can do, the power of conquering the world. As soon as they are born, they probably can say hi. Well, that's some rare situation. I know some kid did. And when they're 7 months, they can howling the dog's name, and when they're 2 years old, they can call 911. And the driver's license, you only need to be 15 to get a driver's license. You only need to be 14 to work in Dairy Queen, and some medical students go into surgery room and try to do something independently all by themselves. They're probably not even 20 years old. So a person can do so many things, but just because you can do doesn't mean that you should do. Again, you can do and should do, that's a different thing. Why? Look at I think it was a couple years ago, a 14-year-old kid sneaked into a hospital, put on a doctor's gown, and did an ACL. Then he was sentenced to prison for 2 years. Nobody ever asked, how was the surgery? Did he do well in that surgery? Was it easy or hard? Or it doesn't matter. He's not a licensed doctor. He's not supposed to do that. 2 years in America, it's actually not a huge penalty for that kid. See it in China, practicing without licensure. That scientist who knock out a gene on a baby, on a fertilized egg, he got 3 years in jail. However, originally it wasn't supposed to be 3 years. It was supposed to be like death penalty. So I guess he's got the money, he's got the great background, and someone got him out of death. So practicing without licensure, or do something when you're not supposed to do, it doesn't matter how good you are at it, you're not supposed to do that. And another example of something you shouldn't do. Did you ever see a picture of Mr. Donald Trump has a beef sandwich on his side in his Oval Office? That is not right at all. As a president, I know that you can afford your own food. I know you're rich enough to do that, but as a president, you have the people to cook for you. You really shouldn't be ordering yourself beef steak sandwich and fries. That's not healthy at all. It's not about saving money thing. It's about go with the procedure. I know you can do it, but you shouldn't. There's always the turtle soup, scallop, lobster, and other some healthy food, tofu, and anything you want. You could have done better with your health. It's not after 4 years in in that presidency, his wealth shrunk and his health also didn't seem improved that much. And for Mr. President himself, he seems like he didn't expect himself to live that long either, because all his other siblings are dead. So this situation is like, just because you can order your own sandwich as a president, you shouldn't. You should use the White House food. So that's what I want to say about, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Just because you can have a car now doesn't mean you should drive. Just because you can and 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 you think it's obvious that somebody's stupid, retarded, it's not your job to diagnose them. That is wrong, wrong, wrong. You need a doctor to write down a prescription or a diagnosis saying this person is not right. And just go up to tell somebody he's retarded. That is rude. That is not illegal, but that's not what you're supposed to say. You're just supposed to ask for what you want and achieve it in a proper way. Well, this is what I want to tell you about today. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. I always say I'm not into politics, and I'm not gonna talk about celebrities. And I'm so sorry. Last time I talked about Jack Ma once, and he got in trouble for 88 days. I don't know it has anything to do with me, but if it has anything to do with me, I think I better apologize. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Today I talked about Mr. Trump. If he happens to need a bypass, I don't think it's because of my talk. I think he probably needed it long ago. Okay, that's what I want to say today. Have a great the rest of your weekend, and I love you guys, and stay warm in this cold winter day, and hope you're doing well in everything, especially school. I know school's boring, school's hard, everybody hates school. I love you guys. Bye bye.